Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's a bit of a calculated risk. Dedicated as always by Gekid Army, as we play some more Tera, that MMO from 6 years ago.
Yes, I don't quite know what the exact age of this game is. Probably more than 6 years, wouldn't surprise me. I don't quite know where we are anymore. We're inside this place. I guess we start questing here?
Let's double check the map before we start charging down. Yeah.
On the bottom floor.
Stairs appear to be inside these ways.
Okay, well, I'm hit. I just jumped over the balcony.
The depths of corruption, that was dangerous, that. Unacceptable conduct. Durham and Bartosa.
Some questions. What a noble presence.
What advice do you offer? Words are meant to be shared.
Okay, I've got a whole bunch of new quests. The tablets of Dagon. I get burned if I jump onto this top platform here. I'm immune to fire. My crotch is on fire.
Heroes never burn. Liar, liar, crotch on fire.
Dead soldier, huh?
Here's our first duty for the day.
Kill enemies. Okay.
Guys, it's time for an extinction event.
Start doing horrible noises in there.
Death is a pretty... You think about it, death's a pretty significant event in all of our lives.
Yeah. Pirate treasure.
Let's check the free treasure chest to see if
Again?
there's a...
Right, we can draw out of it, so I guess so. 6 of them again. I've got 2 already. I guess there's sometimes more than 1 in. So.
That should immediately reduce all my health to 0.
At least you weren't stuck in the door. Okay, well, that's like wild time.
Right, lucky it didn't reduce my health to 0. They sound like some random animal that has been just trapped and is being horribly killed.
Dragon's tablet. Well, they appear to be bird people. Fly across the floor.
I will destroy you first.
Killed all those things.
Oh, these cracked eggs. You can see that plenty of new ones were born down here. There's a giant
boss thing.
monster.
High level.
It's the male Cirrus.
Yes. Only one. It was a boss. It was a boss. Is there any tablets in here or chests?
You can see precisely
Seemingly not.
0 takes.
Yeah.
I noticed, I watched a few random videos on YouTube of voice actors playing the games that they're in. And it's quite apparent that voice acting is something that's quite blindly. They're not quite familiar with what they're voice acting. Like,
yeah.
The voice for Albert Wesker hasn't got a fucking clue what anything in Resident Evil actually is.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I saw a clip of the voice actress from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, that was one I saw as well.
Yeah, one she had that weird laugh, and she explained that.
Might be a different one, but I still kind of.
I just watched that part where she explained Aerith's bizarre horse laugh. She actually explained it pretty well as to why that laugh happened, so she clearly knew about it.
What do you mean, like the?
In the sewer, she kind of does a weird horse sound, which is actually meant to be an imitation of Don Corleone's laugh. Which, but it's like really weird, and you don't quite understand it.
I guess he shared a voice room with. Because I guess some characters will speak to each other. And to make it more natural, they will.
Targets down here.
Oh, there's Caradar.
So I don't have all the things yet. What else are you in Final Fantasy VII Remake?
At the Shinra building now.
Oh, so yeah, again. See rid of it's cross the Don Corleone part.
Yeah. Yes, I found it quite surprising that the voice for Albert Wesker couldn't recognise Brad, for example.
Brad for Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. That guy does a shit ton of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he's kind of realised that, you know what, Wesker's like a pretty big character, but I mean, you know, I don't think he really. It's like just another name on his CV otherwise. Another role he's done on his CV, like the BMW ad he does.
I wonder how much the Laura Fedora character knows about the Leon franchise.
Laura Fedora?
You're the one that voiced Leon. The only proper voice actor I got in.
That was an obscure reference.
Words are meant to be shared. Share a story with me.
Although the Wesker voice actor DC Douglas, whatever his name is,
Yeah, DC Douglas.
he recognised his friends or fellow voice actors who were voiced characters.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I tend to know each other
Some
pretty well.
numbers at the very depths of these corridors, probably just those chests and little bits. Voice actor for Aerith was playing the original Final Fantasy VII.
No, she was playing the remake.
Oh, in the one I watched.
No,
She's
playing the remake in the clip I saw. I mean, that's how she explained that, because it was voice acted by her.
No. So when she basically didn't recognise Seventh Heaven or anything like that.
I have literally no idea. I just watched a single clip where she explained pretty well why she had to do that weird laugh. I have no. It wouldn't surprise me if she has absolutely no knowledge at all of the world or lore of Final Fantasy VII. Tablets of Dagon. I can imagine most of these voice actors. I mean, I think the only exception would probably be like voice actors who actually do motion capture acting too. Those actors will probably know. I mean, the Northern North probably knows quite a lot about what's going down in Uncharted, for instance.
What about David here? What do you reckon he knows a lot about? I guess he would have to, because he's a central main character, right?
He might do, simply for the fact that to him it's a really important role. So he might have played for the games himself, I assume. But simply for that fact, though, I literally don't think he would know through reading the script or anything whilst doing the voice acting.
I kind of just assume at the very least voice actors would get a copy of the script.
Oh, they get a copy of the script, but I just don't think they pay too much attention besides their roles. And it's like some third-rate Japanese translation game where the story is generally pretty fucking terrible anyway. You know, like Final Fantasy 7, or most of the Nexar games.
I suppose in one regard it might benefit them not to read the script, because otherwise the character will talk as if they already know stuff that they shouldn't.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Like I imagine, what's his name? Christopher Judge, I believe. He did the voice and mode capture on God of War. I seem like he knows that story pretty well. Because I've seen in interviews where they actually talk about very specific moments. Like the guy who plays Joel, I saw him playing the game as well, and he could actually remember the specific scenes that he acted out. Like when he was acting them out, because he physically acted the whole story of the game out whilst he was recording the lines.
Yeah, it's a very involved process, video games with mocap these days, and it seems like a technology that a lot of companies have their hands on. Even like third-rate companies have it now.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. It just makes a lot easier, because you can't. Expecting game developers to hand animate characters and cutscenes, like expecting them to not use dynamic lighting and pre-bake all lighting themselves at this point. It's the same for face capture now. I mean, you're gonna get more and more actors in games because it takes so quick to scan their faces.
Nah. I see what you mean. Yeah, they don't have to actually design a face from scratch.
They just scan them. Like you watch. I'm not sure if you've seen it. The Conan O'Brien, when he visited Kojima Productions. He literally just sat in a chair for like an hour, and his face was in the game, ready. That would have took like an artist like fucking weeks to design, or maybe months even, to design and draw a face.
Yeah.
And build it up. Like, it's just ridiculous to expect game developers to not use that technology. It would be like me saying you have to do your job as a programmer without using the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that things like that can just brings advanced cutscenes and things that, you know, nice stuff to cheap games.
Yeah.
Trickles down the line as the technology gets cheaper. Oh, you bastard! You just run me through the spear, why don't you? They deserved everything they got.
Well, I didn't.
Oh!
What did that to us?
The final and ultimate revenge.
That was very strange.
Are we done down here? Let me review the maps.
What else done here?
Begin the ascent then.
Yeah, I believe we unfortunately still have quite a few quests on this area. In this part of the world to do.
Yeah.
Luckily we'll be able to just, alright, straight off teleport out of here when we've done them all. Because we have a teleportation scroll as our next main quest.
Alright.
There's no advantage of us actually doing it this way and, you know, going through the quests and actually leveling up through killing enemies, is that we kind of navigate around the fact that maybe at one point we would have arrived at a solo dungeon that was like just over leveled for us, because we're actually leveling up constantly.
Yeah.
I definitely remember one back in the day being really hard, and I think I had to grind at one point.
I mean, at the very least, it would have required us to actually put some effort in, and that means it's just both playing the game separately for like 2 hours or more, which would require me to use the split screen camera more. Whereas because now we're just smashing through them all the single player dungeons in 20 minutes, doesn't really matter so much.
No, it alleviates the retardedness that is single player things being forced upon us in a fucking MMORPG.
Oh, the limit. Forced has said no. How about no?
was really below limit as well. That big swirl over there.
Swirl will be an instance which is not
an
part of the
actual-
world.
An actual real dungeon.
Yeah, might get driven back there later. I'm not quite sure if every dungeon is tied
Story
in
related.
with quests, but no, my character couldn't quite make it to that bridge to rest. Like the amazing water dripping sound effects in that little cavern.
I didn't pass under there. Here we are. Arena of Blood.
Blood! Hope it's not Chris's blood.
Blood. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Of course I can help.
Yeah. There's a number 4 looks right on this already.
Must be
Giant War Master Skull. Take a skull from a giant War Master. Okay.
Oh no, War Master's in this camp.
Where is she? Let's look over here in case. No. Maybe it's backward down south.
I'm of half the persuasion that the quest might try to push us back towards the instance, to be honest.
There's something here. There's a Orc and Jerky.
Orc and jerky.
Three of those.
I hate Orc and jerky is your favourite.
So bizarrely it's like golden colour. Is it jerky made out of orkans or is it jerky for orkans?
Just a product, yeah.
Then what's it made of?
It's just beef jerky, but it's made by orcs.
Don't do it, orc! Don't do it!
I can't get him off yet. Oh!
Bye, child. Oh, actually, that number 4 was actually the orc and jerky. I guess I completely missed that. You need one more.
Yeah.
Hormone grass.
Yes, you must control your breathing to summon the hormone grass.
How about say you on Georgia now?
The Italian chef one.
Ah,
Just
yes.
finished that.
You finished that one. That was a bizarre episode.
He cooks the food, not the food that you asked for, but the food that you deserve.
Indeed. Request a permission. Huh.
Yeah, somewhat organ jerky.
Oh.
Slipping past the balustrade and snatch it up.
Do you need some more?
Yeah, it turns out I do.
There's some where I am. Up here on this top
Happen
bit.
to be next to some. Time to kill. Jesus Christ, he thinks he's Duke Nukem now, does he?
It's time to kill.
Looks like it's time to kill. I feel good.
It's a bit weird that I can see that wind effect on my screen when you fly.
It's just part of your animation.
Like you can see like the weird lines around me when I go forward. Looks really weird. Should be play-sided.
They're just trying to make it a fully immersive world. Cutting through the wind.
See a target below us. Oh, fist of them.
That fairy keeps asking that I gather raw materials. Let's get
Yeah, me
real.
too.
I couldn't even gather my wits.
Triple kill.
Like pro flush crusher.
Just that big thing over there. Oh, you don't have to kill it. I didn't know you did.
Giant War Master. Yes, I am a War
Gliding
Master.
into the scenery. Well, he's dead now.
We tore its skull off. That must take a lot of inventory space. It just shows a giant skull filling a whole inventory screen.
You remember in World of Warcraft where quest items did actually take inventory space? And you could actually not have enough inventory space anymore to complete a quest.
Yeah. That was annoying.
Because if you recall, World of Warcraft has something this game doesn't, which is junk items, just to sell,
Yeah.
that every enemy drops.
And that
And if,
boom
and if you don't,
inventory.
yeah, plus gold. So you had to reach into an enemy's invent to loot it, including the gold, the money. Not necessarily gold, I should say, but money. And that meant you either manually picked through it, clicking what you want to take, or you just press get all, but then you got the junk with it as well.
Yep.
Let's kill that guy.
Picking through the litter. Black Claw Rangers on patrol.
Very specific targets. I thought them. What's that number 2 there then?
Red Darunga. Maybe
okay.
down this valley.
Well, I see. Oh, fuck! It's a stupid thing I have to pick up.
Oh, it's a little red plant.
Red dog bane.
It doesn't seem to grow inside this cave, so I'm coming back out.
Nah, it's up there. Goddamn dog bane.
Dogbane.
These stupid Gala quests all feel the same. I'm literally sure I've already done this quest. These stupid plants. Even the name Dogbane sounds familiar to me.
Just a little red dogbane growing in a field. This quest has a unique feel to it. I mean, red dog pain. The blisters on our fingers from picking this stuff.
There's one here, where I am.
Should be called red dog shit.
There's one down
Alright.
there. There's one here and there's one down next to that giant now.
This one should do me.
Excellent. Oh my god, look up!
Oh no!
Well, got them all.
Yep. Victorious.
Well, let's fly away. Maximum altitude reached. Oh.
We'll fly right over it. And the altitude just takes us right to the ground. Damn it.
No flight zone.
So is a no flight zone really just at the altitude has been reduced all the way to 0? Because if you like fly above a rock face, it becomes a no flight zone.
I'm pretty sure I've been in an area where where I was running around and it said maximum altitude reached.
Yeah,
I think it's a no-fly zone when you're like over one of those interior dungeon places.
This exquisite dungeon of blood, arena of blood.
The arena of blood.
Coming into camp. Oh, it's Horik. I thought his name was Hook then.
Going down.
Peter Pan!
Hey yo, assholes. Zug zug. Gotta do stuff. You two, gods, you need to die. I agree dead. Oh, yeah,
Yeah. What's your opinion about when voice actors play a game but refuse to do the voice of the voice actor? Of the voice that the character they're famous for?
What do you mean?
Like say the YouTube video says Albert Wesker plays game.
Oh, when he just does his normal voice.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't expect him to keep an Albert Wesker voice for like hours. As he plays
No,
the game.
but he doesn't do it at all. Like he just.
I don't care. I mean, to be fair, I don't actually watch videos of voice actors playing it. I just saw that one clip.
The video said though Albert Wesker plays. That's misleading thumbnail. Expect him to at least do a lot of voice acting.
I mean, there's also a video of Jill Valentine for I think Remake plays, but it's the face actress. I mean, she speaks Russian. Actress. She doesn't even speak English.
Damn. Oh yeah, that's very funny. That's a different face. It's still a misleading thumbnail of it. It just says Jill Valentine plays, but if you see her face, I guess.
Yeah.
You stood down in the valley.
No, I'm up on the rafters. Well, the rafters,
On the other side.
or the foot, the people who watch. Sit. Oh wait, you're too far away from me.
Yeah.
Where are you right now?
We both. You went one way and I went the other. They're in the rafters.
Hear the wind blowing. Because not only does it show that weird wind effect, I actually hear the wind effect as well. Why am I not gaining anything when I kill these stupid things? Oh, Game-Geki again. What's that?
So the thing about with the voice actor, it's like having Tony Hawk around but not seeing him skate.
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
I can imagine they might up it insight into the game or something, the voice acting process. In that clip I saw, does kind of do that.
Yeah, I guess there's that at least.
Although, like I said, I generally don't watch clips of the voice actors. I don't watch clips of anyone playing games, actually. I just don't watch playthroughs of games at all.
Damn it, Gigadon doesn't he's like the voice actor, he doesn't sample the product.
No.
Outside of Game-Geki, you don't even know what video game is.
No, of course not.
There are other video games. There's a nice nugget of enemies.
Don't need all of them. I need those ones. Oh my god, they all spawn back. No, you just see.
These guys cheer, they amass, their full horde around the Arena of Blood, so they go "Roar!" and they shout for their favourite champion. Only one person leaves the Arena of Blood alive, of course.
Only one shall survive the arena.
Is there any point of arena combat unless the stakes aren't the highest they can be?
Of course I can help.
Of course. What about the octagon?
Whoa, pretty high stakes.
No one dies though.
No,
At least not on purpose.
you just hope that maybe an accident will happen. Yeah. The blood will be spilled!
I mean, people don't die. I mean, sure, they're definitely dying. Like, they're causing, brain damage for sure, definitely. But they're not, they don't die in the ring.
They're dying at a
they'll die later of old
decreased
age.
rate.
Yeah, like American football players. Wasn't like Chris Jericho, wasn't like sheer brain damage, like, considered one of the reasons he killed his family, isn't it?
Chris Benoit.
Oh, Chris Benoit, yeah.
Chris Jericho is still working.
Like, killed his family and still manages to work. Jesus Christ.
Incredible, isn't it? Killed his family and himself and still manages to work.
Yeah. It's really dedicated to his cause. See, he didn't get a benefit stick after he killed himself. Tentacle of blood, tentacles. Well,
in the caves. Right, so there are caves. Let's go down and find the mouth of the cave that I flew into before. There it is.
Yeah.
Let's go and examine the tentaculars of the situation.
Times 1000. How weird. What a very strange place this is. With these like Final Fantasy monsters.
Bum ba 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 bum.
I think we may have already crossed these in this game and said exactly the same thing already. What's your opinion up to now of Final Fantasy VII?
It's a relatively faithful remake in a sense. They've done a clever way of making the game play similar to how it used to play, but invigorated it for the new day. The game's a fun, high quality game. Decent cutscenes and stuff.
Okay. Has it received a patch at all since it released?
I've not noticed anything.
God, I could have swore that ever since I got on release day. I'm pretty sure I played on release and it never got a single patch. Not even like a launch patch. Pretty crazy considering it has the horrible texture streaming issues in it.
Maybe they're really hard to fix.
Maybe. No, Square Enix can tell. Square Enix.
I noticed in the original Final Fantasy VII, they're in Seventh Heaven. They actually travel down the as Cloud goes down the arcade, the what's it called, arcade machine, the cabinet, the game, pinball machine or whatever it was. Anyway, yeah.
I haven't replayed it.
Well, you know that Barrett and the others go down the pinball machine and go to.
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, he actually goes down there in the main game, but not in this one.
Yeah. There's just a small room down there. There's a heavy bag. There's a weird computer terminal thing that Jesse uses, and a map with a table with a map on, and that's about it. And oddly enough, the characters distinctly sleep down there.
Oh right.
Even Cloud mentions that he slept beside Tifa.
Yeah.
It's a really odd situation they got going on.
So when that plate collapses, why is there a cartoon cat in a crown?
I think that's like it might be Kate Sif. I can't quite recall.
That was so weird. I was thinking, the fuck was that? Was that like was I not meant to notice that? Was that like meant to be a stealthy Easter egg or something?
There is a character you play that is like a
cat.
Yeah, a cat on a big cat thing.
Cartoon cat.
I think that is that, but I'm not totally sure.
I was thinking when I saw that, I was like, wait, what? Is this like Kingdom Hearts now or something?
The Keyblade! Did he say anything about a Keyblade?
Well, he kind of shows up and like bangs his fist on the floor as the disc collapses. And I was like, wait, what? The fuck is that supposed to be? Is that like Mickey Mouse or something? It's like a blatant cartoon cat.
The King! There's still some slight silliness to some of the plot in the remake, though they've kind of taken time to put enough detail in some elements. There's still
the plot is
daft,
still like complete anime nonsense.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the worst I've seen, but it's not the best either.
It's like Cloud, by swinging his sword, he's able to incapacitate his foes.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually kill anyone.
I brought that up, like why the fact that they didn't kill those guys when he said that you just knocked them out. So I was kind of thinking, wait, does that mean that Cloud never kills anyone in the game? There's someone pointed out to me on the forum that he must kill them because when their bodies disappear in that green flash, that's them rejoining the live stream.
I'm here to help.
I guess if that is the case, but
So it's just that one combat, I guess, where he doesn't.
Alright. I won't kill the saber-tooth yet. I forgot that you don't churn through these pickups as fast.
No.
brought a big cat for you. Ooh, the guard took him out. Thank you, guard!
Well done, doing your job at long last.
How dare you kill that big cat, the beautiful big cat.
Pretty sure I've got everything. I'm kidding.
Alright then, cool cats and kittens, it's time to kill some big cats.
Yeah, alright, here they are. Sable Sabertooth. Let's see there fast. Hostility weapons.
Dice rolled. You gambled alright. Dice rolled.
What's called Spun Guitar Strong.
Look at this brown water. Muddy.
Yeah. Disgusting! Disgusting!
How come on some lakes the water mixes with the mud, but other lakes it doesn't? What besides that thing? Is it just like stony kind of trough that it's in that stops the water from becoming murky?
I did read about the reason for that one point, but I can't remember it for the life of me. It's got, I think it has more to do with like the refraction of light and the actual content of the water.
Yeah.
I can't remember anymore though. Because if you look at like a stream near the border, it's generally transparent. You can see the mud undisturbed. Like when you look further out, it's brown.
It's all a trick of the light.
I believe pretty sure I heard in the context of a debate with a flat earther I was watching, because the flat earther tried to claim that the sky was blue because of water above the firmament, but the guy pointing out that water isn't blue, really, it's just a story light refracts on it.
Yeah, it's clever. It's like when you get a tap water. It's not like
An astrocorn fungus, huh? Oh, we need one of those. Oh, damn it! That's
the ultimate rare.
That's a gather quest I can get behind.
Oh, this thing's angry. The last one, I don't want to see the inside of this one like I did the last one. They do have back faces rendered inside themselves, which is interesting. Inefficient, but interesting. The game engine has to work twice as hard to render all them bat faces.
Yeah. Probably because it knows that people will be clipping into them so much. Five monsters.
I was actually looking at the exclamation mark for the lurching colours behind it.
They're all dead. These things like very Final Fantasy type monsters as well.
I think by Final Fantasy monster we're talking obscure Japanese folktale monsters, because a lot of these tend to be
a lot, yeah. A lot of them, especially in the Final Fantasy games.
the monsters that were created and existed long before Final Fantasy was even a thing.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. I guess like these are these little orcs here, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh no, it's here! It's upon us! I'm stuck in the scenery! No! Phew, it ran away.
Nobody escapes the basilisk.
Yeah, but I hear people have been escaping the heat recently. What's your opinion on that?
And the flamethrower unit's about.
They may think they've escaped.
Nobody escapes the heat. Look, that Command and Conquer remake comes out soon, the remaster.
Oh yeah.
The Red Alert and the very first one. Not massively interested in getting it, but it's pretty funny that it exists.
Well,
I'd be more interested if it featured Red Alert 2, 'cause Red Alert 2 is a really good game.
it's nice
Red Alert
to,
1 and Tiberian Dawn, they were okay, they were good, but I can't imagine like sitting in front of them and playing them seriously. Like I did like back in the day on PlayStation.
I suppose you get, I guess, Red Alert Retaliation, because that's like an expansion of Red Alert. That's
Yes, they've added the PlayStation exclusive stuff into it as well.
'cause that was
So
the first
PlayStation-
kind of proper one that I cut my teeth on, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I believe that was PlayStation exclusive until now. That content.
I've not actually seen anything to do. I have to come down and check what I'm supposed to be looking
Command and
for.
Conquer, the original Command and Conquer was one of the very first games I owned on PlayStation.
Whoa.
That and Resident Evil.
What a perfect way to start a lifetime of games. Could you imagine if the first few games you had were different games and it didn't take you down the same path?
Especially Resident Evil.
Like if your first game was Crash Bandicoot instead, you just give up gaming a couple of years later.
Not good. I never really liked the Crash Bandicoot games.
Hello James really loves them kind of platformy games.
I don't mind like some platforms. I just don't specifically like the Crash Bandicoot games.
Is it
Like nearly any of them.
is it because of the kind of tight corridor style of it, or
Yeah, it's the tight corridor I don't like. If I play on a platform, I'd better be open.
I mean, obviously, when Crash Bandicoot came out, that kind of game, open platforms didn't really exist. It was that or nothing, or 2D.
Well, there was Mario 64, right? That was like fully open. But in that case, I'd say the game's too open because the game effectively just wants you to replay levels over and over again until you've collected everything in the level.
I think
Like, collect all the red coins, collect all the stars, and...
I think we're talking about a year or two between them, though.
Didn't Mario come out first?
I don't. Better.
So I remember the marketing campaign for Crash Bandicoot where he was talking about Mario. Maybe that's Crash Bandicoot 2 though.
Hey Google, when did Crash Bandicoot come out?
Crash Bandicoot's initial release date is the 9th of September 1996.
That's a lot later than I thought, actually. It could be. Hey Google, when did Mario 64 come out?
Super Mario 64's initial release date is the 23rd of June 1996.
Oh,
Would you
pretty
like to hear more?
close. No, thank you.
Bit before.
Okay.
A few months. Yeah, because I remember the marketing campaign for Crash Bandicoot was him calling out the plumber.
Well,
Duty called me here.
Remember, we called the guy dressed in like a big Crash Bandicoot suit. What's that walling down there? Climb the cliff near the arena, blood and fight. I guess we should probably do that before we head back up. No. Yeah, I kind of preferred the Spyro games, although I didn't play too much into those.
yes, I suppose that's the thing. Neither of the games had quite come out yet whilst they'd been developed, so no one had a reference as to what
No.
open world
Yeah.
would be. I think Spyro. Hey Google, when did Spyro come out?
Like 2 years later, or a year later.
Spyro the Dragon's initial release date is the 9th of September 1998.
No.
Or 2 years, yeah. So it could definitely build off the shoulders of the giants.
Yeah.
Like when those Crash remakes came out, I had absolutely no interest in getting. I didn't get the Spiral remakes either, but I was more tempted to get them if I had a choice. If I had to get one or the other, I'd get the Spiral rather than Crash Bandicoot. Didn't get the Medieval remakes either. Medieval 1 remake. I kind of liked the first game Medieval, but I heard that the gameplay aged really poorly and the remake essentially keeps exactly the same gameplay.
Yeah, I guess if it's the just an up-res.
Yeah, just an upgrade. Well, just a new textures applied really.
It is nice to see games that are like just so old that the texture res upping to full HD is quite a nice. Like with the Commandos games, for example, it's quite nice to see them fully resed up.
Well, the Medieval one was a full remake. It was literally on a new engine and everything.
Yeah.
But it was it did incorporate the same game. But apparently, there was some issues with like enemy reactions, enemies not being as phased by attacks as they were compared to the original game, which made it apparently harder. No idea if they patched that though.
Guess it does unintentionally change the nature of the game. So I believe one of these is stupid flowers, which is caves, so we need to find our way inside caves. And the other is just some enemy that we've not quite killed enough of.
So you were able to fly in a straight line right across, so I took the path.
Ah, here we are. Cave. Are we at the mouth of the cave? Don't let any of those ravenous basilisks get a hold of you. They won't let go.
That'll shake you.
Alright, looks like you're here. Now let's venture.
Wait, am I above you?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you are.
How do I say rope bridge here? Just drop down.
Come back outside.
Oh yeah, right, I see it.
You disturbed the basilisk! You fool!
What? Nonsense, you can't hit me, I'm fine. Did we kill these things before? No, I guess we didn't finish the quest before, man. Kind of shoved on a bit too soon for that one.
We just kind of assumed the rate we were slaughtering them that it wasn't matter.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh no 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 no. Now we have to do the greatest quest. As you're bound flowers. Well, they're in the caves, so let's
Oh, they're in the caves. The free's really far away though.
must be deeper in the cave. Which, I'm not really seeing any
There, I see one here. They're really small.
There, I spotted one.
There's only 3 of them.
1, 2. Character's fingers are just stained green permanently from all plant picking. That lurching colour is staring at me.
Cool. One more.
Here's one. Get it and let's go. Watch out, the beasts are getting failed soothing sapphire.
What? You just crashed for one? Failed? What failed?
Yeah, I think a quest must have been timed.
I didn't notice any other quests on our map. What's that wave 3 over there? I remember that. Oh, it's gone. Quest? Wait, what?
Guess we'll go to the one literally closest to us. It's odd that they have that clanging of metal sound when you're flying too high to imply that your character's hitting its head.
Oh yeah. Ascon Fungus. Take the Ascon Fungus to Juliet at Ferro Valley Station. 4 minutes left.
Ah.
That's the only way you only need to pick up one thing. Just here by any chance?
Don't think so. Okay, yes, I guess it is. Soothing sulfur. Alright, Ferrovi South, then I guess we should...
No, the person doesn't appear to be here.
click on the name. Okay, they're north the hand-in point, okay.
Guess we better get there.
We'll make it this time. If we don't, they'll die. It'll be our fault. Greatest heroes in all the land.
Did that quest reach 0 at one point?
Reach.
Oh, so you go. We said we failed it apparently, but...
Yeah. We picked it up a second time now.
Oh.
Amazing tiled grass in the distance. Juvel, I have what you need.
Quickly, it's going to expire!
There, she is saved.
No problem, she's yet to be saved. I've yet to give her the fungus. Oh my god, y'all limit.
Good army is arriving.
I have the vital medicine for you. Take it. Or give it to, I don't know. Okay, so did I find this place now?
Skulldark. Use the teleport to travel to Dragon's Chantry.
Oh. I don't see that on the map anymore.
There's also find the secret cave entrance near the Arena of Blood and use the summoning stone.
I had that, but I don't have it anymore.
Scroll up on your thing because you can see a 2 at the top of your.
Oh god, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Right, let's go back to the Arena of Blood and sort that out.
Yes. Why is that not a marker on our map?
I don't know. Arena of Blood. By near, it better be like in line of sight of, because I don't have the intellect to discover a random cave.
Especially when it's not marked on the map already. Oh, what the? Asking way too much of us.
Don't want to get involved with those claw rippers. Right, here's a cave. Perhaps this cave is the one. Not really a secret, but let's give it a go. Summoning flute. Small flute, call upon, only used at the secret cave location.
Not this one?
Seemingly not.
Find secret cave entrance near the arena of blood. Go to the meeting point. Oh, let's go to the meeting point. There's a meeting point in here somewhere.
Possible, but I think there's a separate cave the other side. Looks like this cave actually circles the entire arena.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So that means there's only technically one cave and maybe multiple entrances.
And how will we know the meeting point when we see it?
I've exited it. Well, Yeah, this is another side here? It's the same cave?
Thing is, I just have the inventory open to see when it's active. The meeting point must be deep in the cave.
I've run through it once. So there are literally 2 caves. Oh, deep water.
A refreshing dip.
Outside again.
Okay, so those 2 caves haven't proved of any particular use. Is there an additional cave in this section? Nothing there. Okay. Supposed to read the quest like a chump.
Ah, I said I'm marking it. What a bullshit. What a bullshit.
Find the secret cave entrance near the Arena of Blood. But with the chief still alive, they'll reorganize soon enough. Well, not exactly simple. The lair is intentionally hard to spot, but once you're inside, use the summoning flute. Okay, it's on the right hand side when you follow the road south from the Xperia outpost.
This way? Is it above or below?
Yeah, it's not terribly it's exactly which one is
It's
it.
above.
Let me double check this. So that is a emissary point. Okay, Xperia outpost south, so the road that is north of the Arena of Blood. And on your right. So seemingly the one we went in initially, but unless there's like a separate one. Let me backtrack up the path a little bit, see if there's a separate cave. Doesn't appear to be the case. It is high up on the cliff face. Any secret caves here, boys? No! Oh, okay.
Oh, but why though?
What? There's two enemy seers. I swoop over their heads. Seemingly not there.
No. Like really obscure.
This is
Literally
really
closed
well
entrance. It's like the only cave zone we definitely ran through, but it's awkward because you know, we went through it and didn't see a meeting
Yeah.
point.
Let me go in a little bit more. You're not eligible to use that. Maybe they wanted to meet up inside these jail cells. Oh, in this little jail cell.
Oh, this is the meeting point.
Quatosh! Perfect, perfect. This isn't the secretest of meetings. Those monsters chase us in.
Bobbins, I've seen the meeting. It's too late. It's over.
Finally, it's time to engage in true arena combat.
Well, that's all. Okay, so let's do that.
This is what we've prepared for all our lives.
This is what we trained for.
Good
50
army.
levels just for this moment.
I shall allow you to have the honor of the arena combat, one-on-one.
What is the enemy?
Seemingly near the arena. Take his head. Where are you, Badosk?
Show thyself, monster.
Is Badosk not showing up because he's scared?
Coward!
Is that you there? Oh, right, it's not actually in the arena. He's next to it there.
Oh yeah. Hey, you found my home, please.
Oh! He died because he was a coward.
How could you?
Had he actually battled in the arena, he probably would have survived.
Maybe.
It was his cowardice that killed him.
No, we still have to use a teleporter somewhere.
Yeah.
Which also isn't marked on my map.
Which doesn't help because we kind of... Okay, it's underlined, so we'll see it.
It's close to live yet. Bring back someone's head.
Comrade Vradask! There's no teleporter in that town. It's the only problem when we pick up a quest like this, we forget where
Yeah.
it was. The teleporter's like obviously right next to the person, but because we just kind of mopped them all up. Could
Yeah,
be
guessing-
anywhere.
So we can remove this guy's head in the meantime.
We're just removing a possession from his, ownership. He can go about his business afterwards.
Decapitation. More like recapitation.
Degeneration. Do, 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 do.
Where's this asshole?
There he is. I challenge you to one-on-one combat.
He's dead. What do you reckon the chances are that the teleport is that swirly thing over there on the map?
Travel to Dragon's Chantry. Is that Dragon's Chantry? No, it's a red refuge.
Oh, never mind. Dragon's Pantry.
Yes. Dragon's Pantry is basically the village or city that the dragon lives near, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, it's like Dragon and Game of... not Game of Thrones, a game of, fucking, what's it called? Tolkien.
Yeah.
Tolkien work.
The Hobbit dragon.
Just, the Hobbit dragon where it collects treasure. Does that dragon actually eat people? Well, because he fights them, right? But
Smoke will generally melt people with his lava breath.
not necessarily a hostile dragon, then. Well, I mean, he's hostile, I mean, but he's
Pretty
not, like,
nasty.
murderous. He doesn't eat people, he just wants to have away with their gold.
My gold! So... Teleport. Right. Could be... I guess we're gonna, before I've got a choice, but to check the free base camps.
Hmm.
And then double back round to Frontera. The Arena of Blood. Because they'll use that sound effect to demonstrate that someone's been decapitated.
Hmm.
I can't remember which scream Uarg is though, so...
I can't remember. I'm not entirely sure how you named on the soundboard.
Is it just Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3?
Is that what they are?
Uvashon. Scream, Wilhelm, Harry, and Nee. I think it's the Nee one. There we go.
I'm not seeing. Alright, for a teleport actually. I'm not seeing all this weird stone. Don't recall seeing any more of this teleport stones in this place, to be honest.
No.
In all these outposts at all.
Okay, Depths of Corruption. It's Valparada. Oh. It's that instance we're in the Temple of Dagon.
Oh. Oh. Right. Oh god. Let's cash into the one person. We just fly right over across this mountain and get to it. Max Markshield. Oh no. Walking.
You couldn't possibly fly any higher here.
Defiled Veil. What the? Oh, Max March is really low in there.
There's the beautiful starlit jewel
Gab or something.
of this area, Frontera.
Words are meant to be shared.
Ah, prefect.
And this teleport will take us straight there.
Maybe. Oh, this one here. Maybe not this one. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Temple of Dagon, right there. My loading screen is a guy chewing down some meat,
It's the same as mine.
stretching it with his mouth. You can tell this wasn't
Literally the same one as me.
an in-game screenshot.
Literally got the same loading screen. That's really strange. Wow, it's just the mouth of it. Wait, where's the... God damn it, I paid 45 silver to be taken pretty still far away from it.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
This is as
That's like,
far as I can take you.
that's like taking a taxi that stops you 2 roads away from where you want to be. What are you doing?
I figured you could use some exercise.
Oh, I'm guessing this quest is literally just going to be, I don't know, that's the teleport thing actually, isn't it? Dagon!
Oh no, 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 no! Oof. I survived. That was almost my first death.
Why didn't you use so much? Barely injured me at all.
I don't know. You must have better shoes than me. There it is. Dragon's Chantry.
You got on your horse and jumped over that.
I must be the horse absorbs some because I take the horse off.
Oh, you took the horse, yeah, it must be that then. Barely injured me.
Big dead fish.
Go fair, right?
The fortifications, they must hold. Damn it, they're failing.
The exit teleport. What are these? Oh, interrupts our
When the enemy
party.
saw us, they went, "Hooah!"
Formation! They're breaking through!
Come on, if the enemy used a valid formation, you wouldn't stand a chance. No
Right,
one
we're all
can defeat
dead.
the formation.
That's that.
Activate the relic of Dagon. Here it is.
Alright.
Hey! Stop trying to disturb me. I will destroy you first.
Oh yeah, now you're all dead. So get fucked with the thing take ages to activate.
It's alright. I cleared them all. They all got what they deserved. Fucked. Ooh, it's blood!
Red light.
Blood. Oh my god.
Oh, what's your quest
Yeah, activate the relic.
Oh right, you have to do it separately, because yeah, something actually physically fell off of there to pick up. Which is a bit confusing. It's literally the only dungeon in the whole game that's actually asked us to do that. For the pirate chest as well, it asks us to do that, and for this it asks us to do it. Where a physical item just plops out or something.
Ding!
We should just grab it. It
Okay,
fell out
struggling
right
to
here.
get
For
that.
me. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Struggling to kind of
remember,
grab it, but I got it. Can you know what?
That's what I was Martin before.
To Valrin.
Out we go.
Tip, use etchings to enhance your equipment. What's an etching?
Just in here.
Valin, we've
Handy.
done it.
What a noble presence.
Well, it's literally everything that's there, isn't it?
Yep. Done the whole area.
Excellent.
Time to use that item and
Yes, so I want to go.
press
go to
to
Valor
use
to find
Yasring's teleport scroll.
yes rings.
There is Yasring. Let's go to Valor Watch Point. Lashkin.
Good to meet you.
Huh. This looks a lot like that other place we were in before.
dead place.
Actually, I see repeatable quests on the map. Isn't this literally that same place?
Could be. We're kind of in the northern hemisphere there.
Because I see a repeatable quest over there on the map.
And there's Angromorphs.
Yeah, maybe we're right next to it or in there again. No, seemingly other non-repeatable quests still lying out. Level 58 of these. 48, sorry.
The Argomorphs are the most serious threat we've faced thus far.
Pretty sure the enemies weren't this high level, so maybe not quite in the same area. We're like in an adjacent area to it. Pretty sure the enemies weren't this high level. Would explain why they're killing so quickly if they were.
Yeah. We're just randomly battling enemies a few levels above us.
A lot, like level 40 when we were after.
Suppose we'll double check Pathfinder. Are both of those in Pathfinder post repeatable? Because we'll probably ignore them if they are.
Yeah.
No, one isn't and one is. So there's two to the left just to clear them up and then we'll go right. Sorry, right and then left.
See to our left the remains of a giant octopus monster.
There was a siege here.
Metal octopus monster. Dog Ock.
Ah, Dog eh? And these enemies are tightly packed.
Have I got a story for you?
Yeah.
Is your story kill the enemies right next to us? Yes, it is. Have I got a story for you?
Hold on, I took a wrong turn and missed it.
Did you end up in Albuquerque?
Where am I like literally above the quest? I don't see it.
Don't know, the guy isn't covered by a roof or nothing.
What the fuck? Where is he? Oh, I see the enemies.
Yeah, I'll go and stand on his spot.
I don't see you anywhere either. Here they are. Oh, there he is. He's hiding behind this stupid little wall.
Of course, he's surrounded by enemies. He needs to be clandestine about his matters.
Okay, so let's go these enemies? No.
Similar looking enemies, sure, but not those ones.
Okay. What's that?
Time to hand in.
Good to meet you. Kaya's grace be with you.
Can we make it over these dark highs? No. Yeah, yes. You can.
No mountain
when
shall
there's
stop
enough
us.
Will.
It's at the capital here. The main village.
So yeah, bugger the repeatable one. Let's just do the single one.
Why are you here?
Wait, I remember standing on top of a thing like this, but in this one before. Really can't tell if this is literally the same area or not.
Hmm. Does seem. North.
I guess that's why he was coming so quick, things were just like ridiculously over leveled compared to us. We didn't even notice.
I guess so. We were still killing them fast. It's just that they were doing as much damage as they
Because only
got.
3 hits, yeah. These things. And so like, you know, like 10 levels above us, doesn't that make sense?
These things are pathetic.
You mean they're off the prophecy?
Yes. Prophetic. Profiterole. Uh-oh. Okay, just huffing down the hill. As the game engine tries to kind of correct him.
Seriously.
Why are you here?
Now to head into the Vale of the Reaper. Reapers! Yes, Reapers.
For the Federation, we're
A
all
little outpost.
Many require my help.
Have we met?
Vulnerables, modern books.
I stand for Kaiasburg. Be ready to fight.
Be ready. There's some Agronorth blood fiends with our name on them up here. Could be 2-3 days ride to reach them though.
Why don't you head south?
East. We grow weary from 3 days hard ride.
There they are! From Vale of the Reaper now. No more playing around. There's a hostility with them.
These monsters are pretty horrible. Look at them. They've got
Yeah.
mouths for their arse are.
That's all of them.
Yeah, there's
What's
still
this,
3 on that location. Some
Here's
Citadel
some
pylons.
Green, yeah, literally like here. We have to attack them. Oh, we do, yeah.
We're causing thousands of dollars of damage to their infrastructure. Oops. Was that expensive?
Priceless.
Well, let's go. Back down the tower approach, 3 days hard ride, and back in town.
Are you here for a reason?
This place looks pretty hot. I mean, look at it. It's abyssal, and you're still in that coat.
I'm cool, personally. She's really cold. It's not too warm here. It's nighttime. Seemingly.
Look at this place. It's torched and scorched. Was it shot by the railgun thing that Jill had at the end of Resident Evil 3?
Yeah. Kind of, looks like it. Just weird bubble, huh? Actually entered into this bubble.
We have to take it down. Destroy the spires. Destroy the horn toad.
Which kills the toads and the spires.
Just destroy it all. I should have just said destroy it all, really. Do that. There's an objective here, but I'm not seeing it.
No. She's in duckweed, huh? But we don't need to pick it up.
Life is like a hurricane here in duckweed. Other side of the pond, there's another 3, it must be there. To the west.
Across the pond.
There it is, the Frog Master.
Yes. It's a dude sitting upon a frog.
He has gained mastery over this frog.
Snake eye Aaron.
Some more shitty junk.
Yep.
Slippers of the Seer.
Slippers.
Yes.
Can't complain about slippers.
Yeah, it's odd that this game doesn't have like mixtures of weapons. It's just one weapon.
For each class.
Yeah, one class, one weapon, one class, one level.
Yeah. That's generally how it works in MMOs, isn't it?
It's not like there's a power weapon or a speed weapon or a... You know,
No.
there's no choice strategy in picking which weapon you want to use.
No. Maybe like the epic stuff allows that.
Yeah.
The gold and stuff.
Yeah, final
It's a bit less
tiers.
linear. Maybe.
More spires to take down. They're made out of balsa wood, so they shatter and fall all over the place when you break them down.
I'll kill anything else then. What's that?
Mate, there's a Ogorgana Frogmaster Warden Thrall.
Oh my god, the boss!
Dum ba da da dum dum dum.
Frog Master Boost.
Guess we'll do this. Pick up the quest south, then
Yeah,
go to
it's
number
good,
1, and then go back north to the red question mark. Unless the quest directs us in a particular way. It's beautiful
Vecchio.
in an eerie way.
Yeah.
It's all
Not
deep
too
under the
shabby.
water.
Lookout point.
Setai. Seti.
For the Federation, will you consult with me?
Set Owl, do you not want to fight those enemies?
No. Should I? Let's pop these bubbles.
What are these things? I don't see. I see a question mark literally on us, but I don't see.
There's
where
some
it is.
oversized hydrogen here. Hydrogen.
I take these distilleries as well. I made plants of it?
Yeah. Pink plant things. That quite large considering the tiny flowers we've been picking. These are more advanced. Your thumbs are going to have to be incredibly green to deal with these.
Yeah, I see some over there.
Well, I can't teleport through that wall, but there's nothing beyond the wall.
Falling to the ocean. Oh, it's 60 stupid flowers. God damn it.
Yeah, but it's quite a lot.
That's literally 12 of them. For both of us.
Yep.
That's just stupid. Actually found quite a lot of them over there. Ah, stupid dog.
Let's get this store running. It lives. Destroy a Sagna coil. What's that when it's at home?
Got all the guys stupid plants.
No, not really sure. Oh, here it is. The Sagna coil. The enemy's like, what are you doing with that coil, mate? And decided to descend upon us. Like a band of thugs.
You're stealing this coil.
Stop nicking my coil.
Salutations. Will you consult with me?
Caliber Ripper.
Oh, kill the generic enemies. I'm in combat.
Hand her up to the avarice. I couldn't say no to that. It's the stalker's done.
Yeah, things a bit rare. One over there. I should have marked they're on this side, huh? Cash this in here.
He just smiles at us. Job well done, my friend. Can we edge ourselves over the top of this? No. For us to go around like chumps.
No, we can go up here, Colin. Oh. I see the problem. I should go up around here. Oh. Hit a wall. Lookout point. Field base. Request. I found a quest here. What the hell? Oh no, it's an enemy. God damn it. Where are you right now?
Enemy. One of those enemies on the hills. I'm trying to talk my way over.
The enemies that we have to kill are here.
Come on! Off the hill! And over! Proud of that. That was some solid talking.
Ah, I think it's arrived.
I took the engine to its limits. Talking about talk engine.
Excellent. What's that?
Missed one was split apart a bit.
Oh,
No good. Let's do the upper ones before we.
the red one.
Yeah. It's handing around there. Animorphs. No. Agronomorphs. Totally different thing.
Fortune favors the prepared.
Asshole!
See you later, friend.
No, I'll task whatever. Let's talk to the first round next one. Okay.
Handing all these little bits before we go to that number one.
Bits and pieces, bits and bobs. Pull them all together around. What do you got?
Couple of knobs, because that rhymes.
That was a BBC show I never seem to be able to catch.
Must have been on at a bad time for you.
Federation.
Must be that amazing daytime TV show you hear so much about, and then one day you're sick, and then you watch it and it's really boring. You're like, oh my god, daytime TV!
I could have thought it was like a CBBC thing after school at some point, but I kept missing it bizarrely. Can never catch it.
It's because you were busy coming out to play, and then we're like making parachutes and jumping off the porch really safely.
Maybe, yeah. Shattering our legs.
Shattering our legs.
Oh, kids are invincible.
Kids are pretty much invincible.
I jumped from that porch And these days, I probably sprayed like every bone in my body.
Yep.
We're all brothers here.
Look, see, it's easy, says some random kid. Guess it must be.
Oh! Get the hell by. I'm gonna call it quits for today.
Okie doke.
About 2 hours.
Yeah, this place has been largely cleaned up. Just curious, what's this little plus symbol at the bottom right? Tera,
symbol
oh,
at
it's
the
part of the
bottom
Tera
right.
shop.
Oh.
Adventure coins. Yeah.
Ooh. Buy some. Get spending the real money.
Something to do with it's something to do with premium anyway. Nothing we can do. And on that terrible disappointment, Diet Johnny Clarkson, you've inspired the nation. See you next time on Game-Geki on the Grand Tour.
Okay.
And Top Gear. No, we changed it to terrible disappointment.